I feel like I say this every time, but it's been such a long time. What's up, everybody? This is Justin Boone, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Just to start off, I'm so happy to be here. I promise I'm gonna start doing more of these. I know I've said that so many times before, but this time for real. I'm in a mood. I just wanna be able to do this more often. I'm gonna do vlogs, more fashion videos. But of course, today we're here for something very specific. Tomorrow is the day that I launch David and Goliath, Lesson 1, Begin Again. So I'm gonna break that down. I know that title sounded long, and kind of give you guys a backstory about the brand, what it's about and everything like that. And then on my Instagram account, I teased a little Q&A, so I have some questions to answer in my story from you guys that have responded. First and foremost, David and Goliath is a clothing line focused and centered on sustainable garments, but not sustainable in the way of their manufacturing and the fabric, more so sustainable in the way of longevity. I highly believe in being able to have clothes and items that last a lifetime. So I am in the space and in the mood to create items that you never want to get rid of, stuff that just lasts forever. Like, what's the perfect t-shirt look like? What's a great pair of like kind of carpenter-y, like Dickies style pants? Like, what does that look like? So this is my first iteration of that, and it's titled Lesson 1. All my collections will be titled Lesson, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Some of you may know I launched David and Goliath in February of 2020 for the first time publicly. It has been 2 years since I've done anything with the brand. I mean, obviously COVID hit. I was really trying to figure out what direction I wanted to go in, because the first time that I did that, everything was a one of one. So I titled this one Begin Again, because this is the rebirth of what I did in the past. So I'm learning all the lessons of launching my clothing line back in February of 2020 and reinterpreting it and giving it to you guys in a new spectrum and in a new space, and in a way that is more manipulated by myself as a designer and as a creative director. So I'm happy to present you guys with this. Like I said, it drops tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so be ready. We're gonna talk about pricing. We're gonna go through all the questions, like I said, that some of you have had about the brand. So our first question, how much time does every piece take? August of 2021, I sent my first reference, and it's taken that much time to kind of bring everything together. The whole sampling process is what can typically go by pretty fast if you know what you want, and production is where the time comes in. So it can take anywhere from 4 to 6 months. And then that's why you see brands that do the runway shows, the items aren't available for another 6 months or a season after. So that gives you guys some kind of leeway into why the timing is the way that it is. Next question is, how much initial investment did you make into the brand? So with a total of 4 items, which is 1 t-shirt, 2 pair of pants, which are the same exact silhouette, just different colors, and then 1 hat, it cost me roughly around 20K to start. And all my pricing is set up so that I not only make back what I invested, but also some on top. And that's the whole goal of a brand and a business, right? So we'll talk about pricing, and I'll break down why it is the way that it is. The next question is, why did I start my brand? So I started my brand really off of a faith move. I'm a believer, so David and Goliath is biblical. I have been inspired by and wanting to manipulate and create clothes for a really long time. So everything that I wanted to do with clothing, and the direction of it led me and left me at designer and creative director. So that's why I wanted to start it, and I prayed about it, and I asked God how to do it, asked for a name, because a lot of it was me just trying to figure out how I could do it. I wanted to start a brand that had a story to tell, something that was going to last a lifetime. And right now I'm in the beginning stages of that. Obviously I have so much more to come. I'm sampling next products already, so I'm really excited to show you guys what's coming after this. When's the next release? I just released this one. I don't have a date for that yet. I'm sorry, guys. I'm pushing for the fall, hopefully. So just stay tuned. I'm not sure when it's gonna happen. I promise you it will not be another 2 years. What have you learned about God and yourself since starting? I've learned that God is faithful. And I've really learned that when he plants something in you, that he's gonna make it happen. So everything that I have now, with how I was able to get my investment, how I was able to do the shoot, and the video for the editorial was all self-shot by myself. It's really been just a really eye-awakening experience, and something that's brought me closer to my faith with God, because it just is a constant reminder of like what he's doing for me and what he's capable of doing. So sizing and fits, the pants are gonna come in size 28, size 30, size 32, and size 34. The t-shirts will come small, medium, large, and extra large, and then the hats are one size fits all because they are adjustable. All right guys, so I just wanted to jump in here real quick and show you guys some of the product as we're talking about it. So the t-shirt obviously is here with the resurrection graphic, and once you flip it inside out, you get the David and Goliath logo on the inside. This t-shirt, as I mentioned, is reversible, and then on the back you get David and Goliath again and our slogan, which is "And the Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon me" from that day on. This first t-shirt that I have on is a size small. You guys can tell how it fits throughout the body. I can honestly fit any of these shirts. It kind of just depends on preference. So I'll show you guys a little bit about how the collar fits on the small and where the sleeves end on me. I'm 5'10" and I weigh about 155 pounds. Next shirt up is the size medium. Again, just gonna run through these and let you guys see how they fit on body. Just really want to give you guys an overall look into how they fit, how the collar rests, and where the sleeves rest on all the different sizing. Next up, of course, we have the size large. This is the size that I actually prefer, the size that I wear, the size that I took for myself. The collar sits perfectly where it kind of shows my jewelry, and then the sleeves are not too long but kind of hit at the right place. And then last but not least, we have an extra large, which I could also fit. As you can tell, it's a bit roomy on me, but they all fit very similarly. It's just about the length and the width of them that's making all the difference, along with the collar and the sleeves. It's all dependent upon preference. The white pair is a straight leg fit with a slightly lowered crotch, so the rise is a bit more elongated than like your typical carpenter pant. It features 5 silver buttons on the front that represent 5 stones that David carried against his battle in David and Goliath. I have exposed pockets, so the pockets rest on the outside, which I really enjoy. We have X belt loops that go all the way around, which pay homage to our X logo. And then on the back left pocket, we have 2 pockets. Both of them are embroidered individually. One says David and Goliath, and the other one has the same slogan that is on the t-shirt. We have one loop there, like a tool loop, and then the side pocket is there as well, and then the hem is raw. As we move on to the black pant, it is exactly the same as the white. The white features like a kind of dirty paint with black pants, give all the same exact details, but they have a black paint on top. So it's a black on black look on these, but the paint adds a bit more texture and highlights some of the details a bit better. And then last but certainly not least, we have the logo trucker hat, which has been hand distressed on the right side of the hat. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys for tuning in and sticking with me this long. If you've made it to this end of the video, I appreciate you so much for your support, whether it be financially with the brand or just your follows on Instagram or your views on this video. Like I said, I like to do a lot more of these. So when you guys watch and you like and you subscribe, it is very influential for me to continue. So as I get back into this journey, I pray and I ask that you guys continue to support me. And again, thank you so much. And I'm excited to see you guys Thursday. Let me know down below what other videos you guys want to see and maybe what other products that you guys would like to see from David and Goliath. See ya.